Focus, people. Let's stay focused. It's your boy Tom 202. Back in the house one more again. And let's take a listen to this. It's the guy from the Jacksonville Jaguars, Talvis, Telvis, Telvin, Telvin Smith. And he's just talking about NFL players charging low income kids for football camps. And let's listen to what he has to say. Telvin Smith.
Yo, look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. This to every NFL cat out there. This to anybody who running the camp or doing any of that. Whatever. Any of y'all who charging these kids to come to these camps, bruh, and these ridiculous numbers, $140, whatever the number is, $50, $60, whatever that is, bro. Y'all suckers, bro. That ain't even cool on no level, bro. And y'all know the money ain't even. Come on, bro. Come on. Where y'all spending all that money at? Y'all pocketing some of that. But what, a kid to come see you? Who y'all think y'all is? We are losing what made us who we are, what got us to this level, which is that humble gratitude, man. Stop. Bruh, just remember where you come from. You feel me? Remember when you was that same little kid wanting to go to a camp and see these big time athletes and they was charging and you couldn't. It ain't right, you feel me? And I'm gonna be the first one to tell y'all it ain't right. Y'all suckers for that.
Y'all suckers for that. Huh. Okay. Now, I'm going to look up the Warriors. Steph Curry jokes about camp costs or camp cost complaints because this is a rising issue. And when I first heard about it was people talking about Steph Curry's camp. Steph Curry held a youth camp in Hawaii recently, and the reigning back-to-back MVP commanded $2,000 price tags for those looking to learn the game alongside him in the tropical locale. $2,000. The price tag upset Hawaii residents and Seahawks defensive lineman Michael Burnett, who called out Curry for asking for so much when so many kids in the community would not be able to afford the price. Okay, so there that is. The Warriors end up promoting a cheaper camp, but the fact is these prices are astronomical. And let's be honest, people. Basketball, is I mean, basketball is a machine. And these players, their egos, you have to feed the machine and feed their egos. So, when you get a Steph Curry, who's at the top of his game right now, he's at the pinnacle. He is probably the number 2 guy in basketball, other than LeBron James. I mean, there's, he's gonna milk the system as much as he can. Now, he got his $100 million contract. You know what I'm saying? That obviously isn't enough money for him. But you got to take a look at it like this. They're almost set up to do that. This is the way I'm looking at that. Is the prices are astronomical, but they're set up. These guys are set up to raise this bar of I don't know. It's almost hype, because it's not really professionalism. It's not because he's a professional ball player, because all ball players that are professional can ask for that price, but they won't get it. But to me, it's hype. You know, he's at the top of his game, yada yada yada. So the more that they hype up these players and have these camps out here, the more money the NBA itself can demand. You know what I'm saying? It's all cyclical, is what I'm saying. It's not just or the NFL. So it's not just a Steph Curry thing to me. And then when somebody calls them out, yeah, they lower the price on one end, then raise the price on another end. You know what I'm saying? So it's all cyclical to me when I look at that. You want to blame Steph Curry, but Steph Curry is a very small part of the system that has been ripping people off for years. And that's just the truth. You know what I mean? He just happens to be that dude right now. But they've been ripping people off long before his father was in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like the love of the game, like the love of the game for the fans is not really the issue anymore. You used to love the NBA. You know what I mean? You used to love it. The summer jams, the dunking contest. There was the athleticism. You couldn't wait to see it. Dawkins. You couldn't wait to see who's the best three-pointer and the stuff that they can do. But what really happened was they took that and they took every aspect of milking it, and they did that. And when you constantly milk everything from the people who are the very existence of the game, which is the fans, because if we don't come to watch the game, then nobody gives a damn how high you can jump. When you just totally milk and take everything from the fans, it's become so diluted that there's nothing left there to love. There's no more love. That's what I see. There's no love for the little boy, you know, wanting to go see the Nets. There's no love for that little boy. You know what I'm saying? There's no love for him wanting to go see the Nets. It's all money. It's all money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You want to go see the Supersonics? Pay me. You know what I'm saying? You want to get next to me? Pay me. And I'm with Telvis or Telvin. He says, "Who do you people think you are? So what? You can shoot the lights out. I mean, really, who are you to suck the life out of these working families?" And that's what incenses me to no end. If you want to learn how to shoot, like, shut up, get out. Steph Curry doesn't have the secret sauce to shooting. There's been great shooters long before him, and there'll be great shooters long after him. And you know what they learn? They learn outside on a beat up basketball court with the rest of us. They learn when, from other people who have done it before. You learn by going out and doing it. You know, and you get some step by step help, and it doesn't cost $2,000 for 1 hour to be with some goofy dude just because he's in the NBA. Screw that dude. Keep your hard working money. And for you people who are paying it, for you parents who are paying that, it's your fault. Supply and demand. You know what I mean? It's your fault. Because you should have went after them immediately and said, hell no, we're not going to pay this. And nobody in here is going to pay this. But you want to feel like you're an elitist because you paid so much money. So it feeds into your egos too. You people feel like you're some type of, like you're better than everybody else because you can afford it. You know what I'm saying? Your kid's better than this kid because you can afford it. You know what I'm saying? we live in so and so, and you don't. So we're better than you. Okay. Okay. You keep believing that. Nowhere near the truth. The most amazing people don't have a lot of money in the world. And we see this all around the world. We see People live in desolate areas making something out of nothing is just astounding and astonishing of the things that they can do just by sheer will and ingenuity, taking just little simple things and creating just constructing beautiful things. I don't care if it's just something to wear over your your back when it's cold. If you made that out of nothing, that's more than what the majority of us even try to do, because we have all these things. So it's the parents' fault too. And the NBA is fixed. It's just a sham and it's a scam. And although there is some real talent hidden, there's some real players out there. It's no more. It's not about them anymore. That's all been stripped from them. They got that one player that just said, he said, you know what? Take my. I think he was some type of player of the. I think he was some type of MVP, or I don't know. He was new rookie of the year or whatever. And they said, look, he said, look, take my money and give it to charity. That's what he said. Take my bonus or whatever you're gonna do. Give it to charity. I'm down with that dude. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you guys keep watching that trash if you want to. I'll watch the highlights every now and then on YouTube, but other than that, I can care less. It's your boy Tone 202. Sports are fixed. I'm out.